I think something to keep in mind is that these models are limited by the human understanding. So they are trained on our existing knowledge. They're trained on our existing way of doing things. They don't really have the ability to quote unquote be creative. And so I think that's something to keep in mind as people are trying to explore new and novel ideas that have not been explored yet, is to not become too reliant on these AIs, just because there are kind of limitations there. I think eventually we might create models that are trained in a way that they are able to come up with completely new ideas that we haven't thought of ourselves. And so I think having a little bit of um, hesitation, maybe, or apprehension around the full capabilities of these things is probably wise.
Yeah. Okay. That's really, really smart. Because even like the pharmacist companies that are combining new elements together faster with AI and coming up with new ideas, it's still regurgitating what we know. It's not finding a new plant in the Amazon rainforest and bringing it out and figuring out something new with that. So the idea of invention is really hard. That's good. Man, we're gonna have to wrap up. But before I ask you my last question, what is the best way for people to find and connect with you?
The best way would be to go to our website, cashmereai.com, or they can just shoot me an email, farbod@cashmereai.com. Easy.
Do you guys have some affinity with Cashmere that you chose that name?
No, not especially, but the idea is that we are a fabric that sits on top of, your existing systems, existing infrastructure, and Cashmere is, the most luxury